And that was Grant Rempe reporting. Now, as you know, this convention is a major national event, but it's also a historic week for the state. As you just saw, Senator Joseph Lieberman was on the talk shows this morning, on 5 talk shows this morning, talking about everything from Social Security to school vouchers. And he also was asked and grilled about the question about the president's recent expression of regret over the Monica Lewinsky scandal. And he said that he accepts the president's apology, and as you saw, it's time to move on. And we're going to move on now with our own very political reporter. Fox 61's Rick Hancock is live in Los Angeles with the very latest on what's going on in L.A. Rick, are you there?
Hey, Carolee, now. Hey, Carolee, now we mentioned in Grant's package that Clinton might overshadow Al Gore. Well, as you know, the past week in Connecticut, Senator Lieberman has most certainly overshadowed the vice president, but that may change this week, hopefully, for the vice president. Anyway, Senator Lieberman is expected to arrive in Los Angeles tomorrow. Now, I've been told by the Connecticut Democratic delegation that they hope to pick him up at the airport personally, all 69 delegates and 9 alternates. But right now, the Connecticut Democrats are out partying. The local AAU Auto Workers Union, they're hosting a convention delegation party for the Connecticut Party, Delaware, and Maryland. I also caught up with Ed Marcus, the state chairman in the state of Connecticut, who said this will only be a big convention for Senator Lieberman, but also for the vice president.
Certainly is going to put Connecticut on the map, but more than that, Joe Lieberman is just an outstanding candidate and makes a tremendous partner for Al Gore. I believe that we're going to leave this convention up in the polls. We're going to maintain that lead, build on it, and on a victory in November.
Now, Connecticut Democrats will meet tomorrow morning for breakfast. The guest speaker there will be Senator Dye, the other senator in Connecticut. Reporting live in Los Angeles at Democratic National Convention, Rick Hancock, Fox 61, News at 10.
Hey, Rick, before you go, we understand that Connecticut's delegation has been moved. Their spot has been moved on the floor of the convention. Is that what's going on?
Exactly, Carolee. What's happened now that Connecticut is front and center, they're right next to the Tennessee delegation, so they will have a very prominent location at this convention this year.
Now, Rick, also, what about the differences between Gore and Lieberman, specifically on school vouchers, for example? The senators seem to downplay those on the morning talk shows, but do you think, or are you getting a sense that this could be a problem?
Well, not at this convention. You won't hear any bad news coming from the Democrats. Now, you may hear that from the Republicans, but you won't hear any bad news from Democrats at this convention. Carolee?
All right, Rick Hancock reporting live from L.A. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Ted?
Well, organizers aren't the only ones planning activities this week. Several protest groups are getting ready to rally at the front lines at L.A.'s